Alright, so if you guys seen my first video on this YouTube channel, you guys would know that I have a set of 24s, but I've been rocking my 20s for the last maybe 2-3 months. That is because I needed new tires for one, and they're kind of messed up. I'm going to show you guys how to fix your wheels. This isn't like the best method in the world, but this is my method and it has worked for me previous. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix your wheels. This might be a multiple day video, because I have work today. It's already like 1 and I leave at 4, so I'm going to get these cleaned, get the chrome parts taken off of them, and I'm gonna sand them down hopefully today. Doubt we'll get to painting today, but definitely tomorrow, and hopefully have them on by Monday. Today's Friday. Is it? Yeah, today's Friday. So let's get started on this. Alright, so first you're just gonna wanna clean the wheel. You're gonna want a clean surface. I'm gonna clean it with the chrome inserts, and then take out the chrome inserts and clean those separately, like off of it, because those nothing's getting touched on those. So I'm gonna start cleaning these wheels first. Alright, so I wouldn't usually tell you guys to use dish soap on any part, but this soap is a degreaser, a degreaser. Yeah, it's that. So it's good to take off like any kind of like brake dust or any kind of other stuff. It's not the best, but it'll help it. The only time you should ever use this soap on your car is if you're going to polish it or any of that other stuff. Just because you don't want wax on the paint, you want it to be a clean surface. And I will show you guys how to do that soon, because I'm going to learn how to polish on my own. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to polish the truck, but that's a whole nother video. You're going to want to get just any kind of scrub or anything you want to use, to be honest. You're going to want a bucket, put your soap in here, and then wipe them down good. Make sure that there's no grease on them. So you have a clean surface, and then we can start sanding hopefully today, if not in tomorrow's video. Alright, so basically next what you're going to want to do is take off the little screws in the back that hold in the chrome pieces that are on the front. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that real quick. It should be like 5 minutes per wheel, maybe a little bit more. And then you guys can get on to the next step. Alright, so after that you guys are going to want to take these off. I removed all 20. Oops. And then I have my bolts right here, and then my caps right here. So you're just going to want to put these aside somewhere you won't lose them, because you guys are going to be installing these if you have these specific wheels. I know only like maybe 1 or 2 type of wheels have these from GM. So if you don't, well, you skip that step. Now you guys are just going to want to clean the front of the wheels now, and then start prepping for paint. I'm gonna start that tomorrow. I only have like an hour before I need to get ready, so I'm just gonna clean the front of the wheels and have it all ready for tomorrow morning, so I could lay down some primer and some paint, and then hopefully the clear. Let them sit for like 2 days, just let the paint harden, and we'll be good. And then I'll throw them back on the truck. Alright, you guys can see now, we did clean the back, the front, took off all the little accessories that go on the front of the wheel, and I have them all cleaned up. I did run out of time today, so that's all we have for today. But tomorrow I'm going to pick up, hopefully get these sanded, hopefully get them primered and painted and cleared, and let them sit over the weekend. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just like that, it's the next day with the magic of editing. I woke up not too long ago, so excuse the mess, and if I look tired and sound tired. But anyways, today what we're gonna do today? I'm gonna start sanding down these wheels. That's what I was gonna do. Alright, so I'm gonna sand these down. When I'll start filming again. I need to get everything out. Alright, I'm gonna go with 800 grit, just because it's a higher, it won't scratch the surface too much. Mine are smooth. You could go 420 or 400 and what are you on, 220 or something like that. Only if you necessarily need it. I don't need it. These are pretty smooth, so I'm just gonna sand it just to give it a nice layer to, or like kind of just for it to bond better. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna use the wire brush for the corners just because I can't get there as good. But we're gonna start working on this. I do have one glove. I have a blister on this and I don't want to get it infected. I've been touching dirty wheels the whole time. And yes, I did do it after I sand the whole wheel, so hopefully I don't catch an infection. But anyways, alright, so what you guys want to do is I want to touch on a few things. First, you don't want to sand through the paint. The paint is actually like a good like coat for the paint to bond to. So you just want to kind of scratch it up. Not scratch it, but like sand it, so there's like little scratches, so you could, when you primer it, it sticks better, and then the paint will stick to the primer. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Alright, so right now we're gonna get to painting. First I have to rub all these wheels down in rubbing alcohol, just to make sure the surface is clean. I don't want it to be dirty, because then that's when paint starts to chip or not stick, and it starts to run. And you gotta do the whole wheel, so it's better to do it the first time. 90% of painting is literally just prepping. Proper prepping makes it super easy for you to just, for it to come out right the first time is what I'm trying to say. Because if you don't, then you have to redo it and it's double the work. It's better to do it the first time right than have to redo it. But right now we're gonna rub these down in acetone. I'm gonna lay down a clear little thing of, I don't know what it's called, like that painter's paper on the ground, so I don't overspray on the ground. And then I'm gonna start painting. Some of you guys might think tape is the best way to mask off the tire so you don't paint the tire, but you're wrong. Flashcards. Flashcards are the best. You can get them stuck in between the wheel and the tire, and it'll mask it off perfectly. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that real quick. Alright, so now I have everything covered. I'm all ready to paint. So I'm gonna start painting, do a time lapse, and paint all the other wheels, and then wait for them to dry. I waited about, I would say 20 minutes. They're all dried up. So now I'm going to apply my first coat of clear. I use clear gloss just to get a glossy, nice little look on these bad boys. So I'm going to apply the first coat, and sorry, I did forget to start recording on the fourth coat, but it's the same thing as the first, second, third coat. And you guys saw that. I probably won't even put all of that in there. So I'm going to apply my first coat of clear on all of them. Let them dry. Apply the second coat. Third, fourth, fifth, maybe sixth. I don't want no brake dust in my paint no more. It looked really ugly last time, really hard to clean. So we're gonna get started on that. In a couple of days since I last filmed, I just We woke up from a nap. It's been a couple of days since I last filmed, but the wheels have finished. I let them harden just so I wouldn't mess up the paint. I might put them on today. I'll show you guys the final product. Put them out here in the sun so you guys can see the gloss. You guys can see they came out really clean. Can't wait to see this over the red calipers, red drums, and the red calipers. I am probably gonna put them on right now. Alright, so I put back the 24s. I'm not sure if it's supposed to settle a little bit more. The back is definitely way higher than it used to be, or seems like it. But I like how this looks way better. The wheels came out really good. Love how the truck looks. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys found any of this information helpful, definitely leave like and a comment and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button for this. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment section and I'll answer them. I answer most of the time. I read all the comments, so definitely leave a question and I'll answer it. But for now, that's it. See you guys in the next video.